In this lecture, we'll be discussing HTML, which is our hypertext markup language. HTML is the backbone of every website. That means that every website that we interact with on a daily basis is built on HTML. Markup languages describe how a website should look like, as opposed to a programming language, which describes what the code must do. HTML dictates the components that we have on our website. For example, the text, the images, buttons, links, tables, navigation bars, and many more. Those are on our website because of the HTML that we added to our file. HTML uses the .html extension for its files. So every file with the .html extension has the code to display contents on a website. Our latest version of HTML is HTML5. This is a standard supported by numerous browsers, although not all functionalities of HTML5 are supported. For example, we have HTML5 videos. There were issues agreeing on which particular extension of videos to use, so several browsers use the different video extensions. But HTML5 is the base standard for all the browsers for most content. HTML5 was developed to improve compatibility between browsers. For example, HTML4, which is the prior version of HTML, would require plugins to display some content on the website. HTML5 has reduced the use of plugins because of its general compatibility between browsers. HTML5 also has additional elements for page management. This is not a technical course, but we will discuss some basic code for HTML, as this usually forms the backbone of a large percentage of websites in website development. An element is a component that we use to add items on our page, for example, paragraphs, buttons. We use what we call elements. It has additional elements such as sections, footers, and more. Let's have a look at the basic code of an HTML page. The basic structure of HTML code is as described here. First, you can identify HTML by the angled brackets. These angled brackets form what we call tags. A tag is made up of what we call an element, which is the text within the angled brackets and the angled brackets themselves. This, in general, is called a tag. We have opening and closing tags. Some tags are self-closing. Some are not, like the HTML tag. We have some tags that are self-closing, which do not go in pairs. We've learned about the advantages of HTML, HTML5, which is the latest version. Let's now learn about CSS.